Hi Tony, thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing today, Tony? And how is the weather? I didn't want to get up out of bed, and I also wanted to just continue with this project that I've started. I'm doing well, just in one of those moods, our monthly moods. um It's hot there. Oh my goodness. It's sunny here. They said that Melissa come in here, but we have not seen her as yet. Hopefully she'll pass through tomorrow. I hope not to the full extent. But some parts of Jamaica are getting rain. As it is where I'm at, no rain. It's a little bit overcast. Just a little bit overcast. Yeah, so many things, my dear. We're in preparation mode here, getting the perishable items, the non-perishable items in, the thing to button up the place and to catch up water, to put away some stuff just in case of any emergency and so. Um, yeah, stuff like those. But I'm just here. Yes, a lie down. I'm not in the mood to get up. I got up this morning to do my morning task and all. Uh, Get a shower, eat, and just come back in bed. I just want to lie down and relax a bit. I'm really not feeling well. You know what I mean. But I'm just pushing. Melissa better go back. She better go back where she come from, yes. Yes, and charge up the phone and those kind of stuff. Yeah. Yesterday me did a plan out because me say they're expecting it yesterday because where I am the closest schools in Jamaica and some offices are closed. Well, some closed yesterday, mine closed from yesterday, and some they are closing today, a half day. So I was planning yesterday to, charge up and all of that. But yesterday, no rain, nothing. And me washed through, thinking that rain gonna fall. The place look overcast and all, and I went out and take out the stuff them, and not a rain. But they said that's how it is. They say whenever any disaster come in, it look like things are okay, and then it just hit you sudden, so you can't be off your guard. That's how they mention about Gilbert. I don't know if you know about Gilbert. I was not. Well, me did born, but I was very very small, and that's how Gilbert was. Gilbert came like up on Jamaica like a thief in the night, even though it was day. The place was hot and everybody going about them business and everything. And Gilbert just come and just like that, snatch us. Hi, thank you so much, Michael. I am Casey. I'm hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. And how is it there in England, in UK? How is it? How is it there? At the moment, we are expecting a hurricane. Well, it has not reached that stage as yet. The last time I heard it was still a tropical storm, but the fact that it is moving very, very slow, it may develop into a hurricane when it reaches Jamaica. For persons who are coming on, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Thank you so much. Zesme, thank you so much for stopping by. Where are you watching me from? Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap, double tap. I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. Just hopping on here for 30 minutes to help with my watch time. Yes, my dear, please remember to double tap to like the live, please, and thank you. Yeah, so the last time I heard, it was still a tropical storm. So, with the storm, we're going to get a lot of rain and stuff, but just mostly rain. And as is, we can't take no rain because we drain. We drain need to get in order. I saw yesterday that they were doing some drain cleaning and all, so I hope it's enough for us to withstand what is coming. I remember when it was Hurricane Ivan outside come, it was so quiet. Yes, yes, remember Hurricane Ivan. Anytime they did big. And you're right, Hurricane Ivan came at us, my goodness. And it did come. Yeah. So that's what they say when you think it is all peace and safety, then you get sudden destruction. Yeah. That's all. I say always good. See place nice and everything look nice and dandy. And you can just apply that aspect in everything or a lot of things in our life. Sometimes you go through some things and everything seem nice and dandy. And then boops, then you just say, where this come from? Where this problem come from, or why me never see this, or why, how comes they always come like that. Hi Morgan, how are you? You're still on your cruise, Morgan? Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, go on about your business all nice and dandy, and then boops, something you just see, boops just come at you like that. You wonder so where it come. And they always say this too: when it rains it pours. Yeah, persons who are here seeing me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons. I also speak about my weight loss journey. I was sent from the beautiful island of Jamaica. When you come on in, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live, please, and thank you. Double tap to like the live. Let me see if I did like it right here. So yeah, please remember to do that. And if you have not yet subscribed, you can consider doing that as well. I would really appreciate that. So how are you guys doing today? It's Friday. A lot of persons are excited for Friday. And I don't know if it's just me alone, but Friday coming fast. As me reach Monday, then zoops as me look at Friday. So how is the Friday afternoon going for you guys? As for me, I'm in Jamaica in my bed. Where are you? Oh gosh. Where are you? I'm in Jamaica in my bed. Where are you? Oh my goodness. I know a lot of persons are at their desk. A lot of persons are doing different errands. A lot of persons are in different parts of the world. But as for KC, chilling in Jamaica in her bed. What a Friday night. Oh my gosh, Friday jamming. These are the things that I appreciate, man. And yeah, work, you see? Oh my goodness, that was my first experience. It was, yeah, and then, oh my goodness. Well, I thank God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much. Because you see, with Melissa now, I was talking to someone yesterday, and I must say, you see, Beryl, old girl, Beryl is a, them old time name. So we are saying Beryl, when Beryl come in July last year. I say, where old girl Beryl I go? But old girl Beryl are that. The conversation, the person I say, oh my gosh, Beryl really old. She said Beryl take shortcut and come round her yard, come blow down part her window. I mean, say, okay, then look, put up this. I can't even try it. Let me see if you can try to change the thing. Let's see here. Yes, so she said, Beryl come our yard. Yeah, Beryl come our yard, come blow down our window. Come take out. Go a shortcut, And that lady I said, Beryl, no come straight on the road, you know. Beryl go through the bushes and come round, come up in our yard, come blow down our window. And me I say, what young girl Melissa build up his strength out there, you know. Melissa build up his strength out there if you come for we. But if you think when you hear about Jamaica, you better think twice. This is not a nice island for mess with. But let us see. She take her little time. I take her little time and come, but she there below us. So hopefully, when she hear or smell, when she reach closer to us and smell, we she say, no man, I have to wheel and turn again. Zoops. And go start get some Spanish. Get some Spanish. Get some Spanish in our system and go on over Cuba. But I just die down. Because no, we can't deal with that. Hi Pharrell, thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. How are you? Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So that's all we have to do. I would have seen a lot of storm or a lot of hurricane threaten to come to Jamaica. When they reach close by, we they have to wheel and turn again. Yes. Yes, we see. I'm in Jamaica in my bed. Where are you? EVC, where are you? Still grounded. You name blow it. Still grounded. Your name blow it. Okay. I don't know what that is though. What is that? Still grounded. Your name blow away. Yeah. So see them put up another poll. I don't know how they get this. Or if you know if you get the questions them your bedroom color. You sure? Yes, and I'm bossy, my bossy, you know? You know if you finish it, VC. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Me never feel like to sit up. Me say me can't lie down. After all, me can't lie down. Yeah, why not lie down? Lie down, yeah? Mm-hmm. You still grounded. The storm haven't blow you. Oh yes, 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 yes. And then now go blow me away, you know. It now go blow me away in the name of Jesus. May I go stand, may I go continue to stand and be grounded. And we are a praying nation, and there's so much the Bible tells us there. You can't go wrong with God's word. And when we pray, what He delivers. So I'm sure, as me said there, I would have seen in my time on earth where there have been a lot of storm, um, a lot of storm that they're forecast to come to Jamaica, and they have to go back. Yeah, them turn right back. Turn right back. Yeah. So Farrell, how is the weather there? How are you when we pray God answer? Yes, 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 yes. How is the weather? Based on how they are or what I've heard, I was expecting more rain. We have been getting a lot of rain in the recent weeks, though, but based on how it is, I thought that we'll be getting more rain and all of that, but maybe not here. I have heard that there persons in other parts of Jamaica are getting rain, like in the western region, they're getting rain. So yeah, so maybe not my side. As we say yesterday, the sun was out. We didn't get no rain yesterday. No rain yesterday, no. Ah, it's cool. It's cool there, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not cool, but not cold, but cool. Nice, nice. My dear, I am doing an experiment. As I said, I think you are aware, Farrell, that I am starting to do my thing there. Yeah, I'm starting to do my lunch and learn. Just helping myself more with my watch time. Usually, I would go for the 1 hour. I'm taking half hour to do something for myself in terms of the the live stream, and I am watching to see how it will affect or impact my channel. I know that when I was on leave the other day, I did it for a couple days and it assisted. So yeah, it helps. Soon will be winter. Yes, 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 yes. A lot of persons get depressed in the winter season though. Does it affect you like that, Farrell? A lot of persons, yeah, they get depressed in the winter season. And as we know, there are different times. Okay, yeah. So, and it's so interesting that, yeah, the season can affect us. Sometimes colors affect us. Sometimes, sometimes food affect us. It's something I'm looking at. Sometimes even, well, the regular people affect us, but sometimes the simplest thing like a color, let's say the color of your bedroom. Look at that, because even the color of your bedroom can drop your mood or increase your mood. The colors of your curtains and those kind of stuff really do affect you. So when you're going through different seasons, you have to tap into how you can, manipulate it, because you understand, say, these are the things that really do affect me. You know about it, so you just have to work to get through it. Yeah, just like us ladies. Sometimes we know that we go through different seasons. Yeah, sometimes we're up, and the Lord would have had it that way that we have to take break. Yeah, we have to cleanse our body, and we have to go through the process. And you'll be aware that, yeah, cleansing your body, there are certain things that you don't do. Some persons, they are into their way that they don't want to be around some females when they are going through that process. Yeah. um Markwell Williams, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Please remember to double tap the screen and let me know where you're watching me from. Yes, so yes, so persons have their own uh idea of going through those process, but you know that it is important for us to go through every month. And when we go through even that, we do feel some type of way, and it is not something that we deliberately do to ourselves. We don't say, okay, I am going to be this way and I'm going to stay this way. Yeah, you know that it is a season, and after the 7 days or the 10 days or whatever time, you are going to get back to your normal state of mind. And it's just the same thing after the winter time, you're going to get back to the normal state of time, or another season for you to, have another type of mood. So it is not something, I always say that things that do happen in our lives, it is not constant. So we should not, you know, feel, you should not feel like it is something that you are going to, stay under arrest in. It's a season, time will pass, and your mood will change. Sharon, it's, well, on my side, it's okay. It's sunny outside. It's still, it's very still. And yeah, I know some other parts of Jamaica, they are getting rain. But as for me, I am getting the sunshine. It's not too hot, but we're still getting it. You can wash your clothes, put it out. If you have any other thing to do on the road, you can hurry up and go do it. Some of this, well, all the schools are closed in Jamaica, and some workplaces are closed. Some closed today, half day. Yeah, that's why you can see Casey in our bed. So you say, I'm in Jamaica in my bed. Where are you? Yes. Yeah. So a lot of things, yeah, we just have to be cognizant of those things and just allow our lives to flow in accordance. There isn't some things that we can't change. We just have to leave it alone. That's how God wants us, or God would have created us. So we go through our cycle. we can't change that. It's just his way of allowing us to cleanse. Yeah, we're going through other seasons. We can't tap in and say, oh no, God, I want summer all the time or I want spring all the time. No. Hi, Sharika. You're in Jamaica too? You're in Jamaica in your bed or in your yard? Where you there? And how is the weather there? Which part of Jamaica is there, Sharika? I'm doing some things around the place. Okay, my darling, thank you so much. What is important is that you are here with me. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. Sherry Khan, where in Jamaica are you watching me from? And thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All the persons who are coming in, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm in Jamaica. I do daily inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. Yeah, okay. I think you should do the same too. But thank you, thank you, thank you for the persons who are coming in. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap, double tap, double tap. So yes, when you come on in, please let me know where you're watching me from and how is your Friday. It's afternoon here in Jamaica. So how is your Friday going? And I know a lot of persons, they are, excited of Friday. Friday is the day that you relax, you unwind, you get to do a lot of stuff that you would have planned on doing at the beginning of the week. So yeah, Friday is one of those days. Friday, well, for me, Fridays, I just want to get home and relax, come out of the traffic, and just come home, unwind, and that's it. For some persons, Fridays are their date nights or the ice cream um, time or their cake time or whatever sweet treat you want to have. I know that in Jamaica, a lot of persons tend to go out, like to go to Devon House or to go to the fast food joint to get, to tap in on some of those stuff. What are some of the fast food joints, like some of the things that you do on a Friday to, you know, to show yourself appreciation? That's a good way to show yourself appreciation. I, for me, I mentioned that this spot that I used to go to that sells crab and no crab. I don't eat crab to sell, but they sell crab to buy corn. I love corn and coconut, and then to go take a walk. And I also love to go on the Palisades strip, the Palisades strip where you can get your street side food and like the roast yam and salt mackerel or salt fish. It's a beautiful feeling to wait there. It's a beautiful feeling to walk, and when you finish walking, so you can get something to tap in and to eat, and even to drink some coconut. Um, yeah, that's a Friday evening vibe. Yeah, but first, that is it. I don't know if, and even like some persons, they love to get their soup. Who put that, and me put it up. Like, I don't know, they say your bedroom each time, yeah? Alright, remember I was saying VC how they get to put it up there? When I started the live, I see it come up, say, question, and they put it up. My next assignment is to find out if you can change the question that they put up there. Perhaps it's where I'm at. You see how them smart? Where I'm at, they find that question fitting. So I'm going to next find out how you can change it. Your favorite color, your bedroom color is white here. And I was saying too that sometimes even those things can cause persons to go into depression. The color of their room, the color, um the color of their curtains and stuff. You know, sometimes persons going through the seasons, I saying the seasons of, you know, time. We are approaching winter now, and some persons are very, very, very depressed in the winter season. Yeah. So just like the bedroom, some people don't like this color. Some people like, as you say, white. Some people like gray for their bedroom color. Some people like blue. Some people like bright colors, while some people like dark colors. Yeah. And it really do something to you. You're testing it. You're going to test it out too. Yeah, me just see come up and let's put it there. But I'm going to try to see if I can change it, change the question as I go along. I realize that I receive it about 2 times now. So yeah. So you're working the entire day today, VC, like when I go the full hour, full time work time today. Yeah. Boy, when you're at home, I don't know who else feels this way, but when you are home, it's like you're just eating around the clock. No, we leave at 2. Okay, great, great. Because, okay, man, I want to eat something nice. This morning I was so motivated in getting up and preparing a banana bread. But that's why I asked about the egg, VC. When I went to look, oh my gosh, I didn't have any eggs. So I said, oh, you can't go bother try it out. So I never want to go on the road. Like I want that. I really feel like doing it. You know, sometimes we just get in a creative, we get in a creative mood. So that was a part of my energy this morning to get up and to try to make a banana bread. And okay. Okay, Sharon. Yes, may I taste up a mouth? So may I say, yeah, that would be nice. I do intermittent fasting every day. Well, most days. My intermittent fasting breaks at 12. I break it at 12. So when I eat 12 in the day, I don't eat back again until 12 the next day. How much hours is that? Not even know. But I would have shared that it started from me doing little fasting. And you know that fasting really helps to, you know, to dampen the fleshly pleasures. And I know I can attest that that really helps in me being, you know, how I am. So gradually I was able to do like 3 hours. I moved from 3 hours, go to 6 hours, into 9 hours. No, you said 12 hours, you see? So God is just so good. Once you put your mind to something, you can definitely do it. Definitely, definitely, you know, tap into your full potential. And then that is something that would have assisted in, you know, losing the weight. So yeah, that man say, oh my gosh. And then now again, me say, all right. I don't know where this feeling, but as I mentioned, that we all go through different seasons. We have different moods, and there are some things that we really can't control. And me just learn the things that me can't control. Me just have to let it go through its full course. And one of those is your your cycle mood. Persons here, when you're going through that part of the month, you realize that you have some very nasty craves. You realize that you feel some type of way. You realize that, you know, it just tap into, it just tap in, and there isn't anything much that you can do about it. I was also speaking about we can't control the family that we come, that we're born in, and whatever that family um comes with, that tribe comes with, we just have to work with it. There are some things that we can do, like to break some generational bad cycle, But then the other things, we just have to leave it alone. Me have no fat to burn. So it no bother me. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. That's just the process, my dear. The process, the process, the process. Very soon, when you burn those fats, you're going to say, I remember when I used to do this, I used to do that. But yeah, sometimes we feel that way, you know. I tend not to stress about it too much either. Like if I feel to get something like or I feel to get the banana bread, me never get it. Alright, me just have to calm down. Then again, I said that I was going to make some jackfruit. I don't know if anyone here is aware that you can use the jackfruit seed to make juice. So I have some jackfruit seed and I said that I'm going to use it to make juice because I have punch. When me look now, me not have no Lasco. I say, oh my gosh, what is happening to me today? I just have to, you know, get my discipline, uh, my discipline mode in order, tap into it and just sit down. Because I wasn't going to go on the road. Me no feel like to go on the road today. I got serious because it's so, yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah, it is. It is. And yes, definitely, Sharon. It's a part of my life too. I try to do it monthly. And as I say, it's just a way of life. If it is that I don't do it, just like getting up and praying, it's just not um it's just not a part of me. And if I don't, whatever reason, then you just feel as if your day is messed up. Yeah. So I have to too. I have to. I may say it take you so long, like may say, oh my gosh, but better late than never. Some persons don't. And that's the thing, in life, when we look on our life, it is for us. Well, this is my stance. I try my very best to just be grateful for where I'm at. And as I said, there are certain things that you can't control. It doesn't make sense to me to think about if I could have, should have, or whatever. Where I'm at, I believe that's where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. I just believe that I'm supposed to be. If it was God's will, then wherever else, there's some other day. But where I'm at now, I believe that that's where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. So I'm just, one day at a time, taking it one day at a time. Yeah, one day at a time. Oh my gosh. I don't know what else. I'm not sure. Mm. One day, let me see if I can move this up now. I'll move it over. It can't move? Okay. Mm. Yes, one day at a time. So if you have not yet double tap the screen to light the live, please remember to double tap to light the live, please and thank you. I am going to give myself an extra 30 minutes since I have nothing to do, meaning that I don't have any desk to go back to. I'm going to stay on here for 30 minutes, even to put it on mute. I mentioned that I'm in bed because I'm not really feeling well. So I'm pushing myself to get up and to sit up and to talk. I can lie down, right? I have the option to lie down and talk. So I'm just lying here and talking, and it's a privilege, it's a blessing to be here and able to 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 sit down and talk. A lot of persons they would love to have a day off, a free day off. Blessed that is. Somebody to say, or an organization to say that please, the place is going to be closed XYZ time and you're not to come in office. You don't have to tap into your departmental or your vacation or no days. You get those time off. And I'm looking at it like you get those time off. What is it that you're going to do with those time off? You have to do something that is worthwhile. I prepare all my meals currently traveling and went to the supermarket to get my fresh vegetables and fruits. I always book a place with a kitchen. Yeah, yeah, nice. You prepare good. You know that's something I want to do in the near future when because most of the time when we do go out we stay at all inclusive, and that again is a blessing. We are able to, and whatever way it is afforded to us to do it. But I've never gotten or ever tapped into going to like an Airbnb and to do that. And as you mentioned, Sharon, if I when I'm traveling again next time overseas, next time I over Europe, may I go. When I go to Europe, that's exactly what I'm going to do to tap into, like the Airbnb and stuff where I can do all of those stuff for myself. Um, yeah, yes, we see good stuff. A lot of persons don't get the opportunity to tap in, so we have to just count our blessings and name them one by one. Yeah, and then you see how much God has done for you. Sometimes we sit down and we complain because of the one little thing when our work out or two or three. But if we should really be conscious about it and sit down and name them out or count them or write them down, we see how many blessings the Lord has bestowed upon us. So yeah, count your blessing. I find that this is definitely a blessing to be able to have lie down and you go to work, go to work and you still get paid. Yeah, that's a blessing. I know that some persons they have to be on their P's and Q if they don't go to work, say that the work's paid that is out of it. But in Jamaica, well, as for me, if I don't, I still do. Hi, Miss Do It Yourself. How are you? Your favorite is white. Yes, so you and VC can live it one like white. Yeah, that's nice. I like dark colors on my room. Dark colors. And I love blackout curtains. Pull the curtains and in here dark and cozy. VC likes light. So whenever she go out or she come over, pull the curtain, pull the curtain, pull it. Every minute she pull up curtain. But I don't like that. I rather the place being cozy. So I like these type of colors, gray, purple, those kind of stuff. Yeah. Some hotels have suites with a kitchen. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Red, blue, and green. You like red, blue, and green, Miss Spoilbrat? Okay, nice, nice. Where are you watching me from? Mr. Spoilbrat. And please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. And I know that them always put colors to personality. When you do your personality, they call it no assessment, they tap in with colors. The colors really describe the personality, like the red, the yellow, the green. I think it's four colors they use. So yeah, it really tells how you are as an individual based on the type of colors you like. I read this book Wired This Way, which explain all of that. So if it is something that you are into, like knowing more about yourself, you can consider reading that book Wired That Way. Me like the place open and well lit. No darkness, no deal with it at all. Okay, so yeah, VC, and that's another thing that really explain or can describe, or you can get an assessment right there of how the person is based on that, because she likes light, like, and you with a place well lit, it does something to her mood, while I can't, I'll be here and the place closed, and that does something to my mood too. But when, and also like at this time, I prefer to sleep in the daytime than in the nighttime. Nighttime, them say a night owl, that's the time my brain function more effective. So I may sit up and that, as me say, more effective. Me do housework, I can think better, all of that. While some persons they have to get up early in the morning and tapping into that, creative juice. But no, see, everyone is just so different. How does it? Well, I it has become natural now to some extent because I've been doing it for quite some time, Mr. Spoiled Brat. So it is okay to me. It's okay. I do not feel I feel confident in doing it, even if it is one person on here. I know that as I speak, other persons will tap in and persons may, want to speak back to me. But it is something that I know assists my growth and development in my personal life and for my channel. So I am confident in doing it, and I've become accustomed to doing it now. So I don't feel, you know, uncomfortable. I know a lot of persons are iffy about doing it, and you find that some persons they do their live stream, but they do not put their face, like they turn the camera. Some persons have different ways of distracting them by cooking or walking, whatever. And well, other persons they may do silent live. Yeah. So basically, yeah, you just have to know what you really want and what you can do while you do what you're supposed to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing. What time is it there in India? What time is it in India? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. What time is it there? It's now 1:11 p.m. 11:41 p.m. Oh, great. Wow. It's 1:11 p.m. in Jamaica. 1:11. Okay. Well, I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you here. I'm hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. Have you ever heard about Jamaica? Have you ever visited Jamaica? I have a friend that lives in India. He loves Jamaica. Loves, loves, loves Jamaica. And sometimes what I have to do is to show him to go outside. He loves the coconut trees, he loves the sea, to go outside. That's when I was living in another parish, to go outside, because where we are at, you can stay from our house to see the beach. So that's something that I had to do, go outside and turn the camera, let him view, just put the camera on, and that was therapeutic. To put the camera on for him to see the beach and all of that, and to see the coconut trees, the sunshine. I'm just fascinated about those stuff. And then what he would do now is to show me around India, take me to the tea spot and those kind of stuff. Show me how the family structure is. Because we in Jamaica, our culture is just so different. It was an exchange program. So I get to learn a little about India and you get to learn a little about Jamaica. I also love fresh. Okay, do you like watching Brian Lara? Oh, You know what, Brian Lara? I'm not a cricket person, you know. I'm not a cricket person, but I know of Brian Lara. I rather to watch football than cricket. I know that your culture, you guys love cricket, but unfortunately, that's not my thing. I also love fresh flowers. I make sure I have them every 2 weeks in my office. I also like a calm atmosphere to relax. Okay, all right. So I'm tapping into your personality again. I love flowers. I love it. I love flowers. I love um and to say that the different types of flowers too. Flowers are like a little pet to me. So I go and I would ensure that they are well kept and all of that. That is something for persons who love gardening. I speak about their personality too. That is something that I love. I love. I love doing too. You love roses. Okay. Yes, I love pink roses. Yeah. I love pink roses. I love lily. I love orchid. And I love, yeah, there's another type. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And that's something I'm looking forward to in doing when I retire. I'll retire soon. So when I retire, I want to have, for me, that is therapeutic to go out and to take care of my garden. I love to plant things and to see it grow, to see, it blossom and to reap. So I want to have my 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 feel. Yeah. I know that I'm going to. In Jesus' name, I am going to have it. Anything that you want, you have to speak it into being. You have to work towards it. And as is, work towards it. So I know that the Lord will fulfill my heart's desire. But definitely, it does something. Especially like in the home, I like to see a little flower. I like hmm, to see it grow, to have it bloom. Yeah, even the other day, like I was looking like when you're getting older, there's just some things that you tap into that you did not even think about in your younger self. Like you become so aware, you become so confident, you become so um, gracious, and you become so tender. Like it's just interesting. It's just interesting. If somebody should tell you that, okay, this is what you're going to do, this is how you're going to be, you say, no, this is not me at all. But yeah, as I get older, I realize that I'm relaxing more. I'm not so fussy about things like how I used to be. And that's, I believe, is a blessing. Yeah, just let things flow. Yeah, so it's almost 1 hour, 1 hour, my lunchtime. Use my lunchtime to come on here. Yeah, and chit chat a little. Use my lunchtime to come on here to chit chat a little. I had 9 persons come in, tap in, and I really appreciate the support that you would have extended to me this afternoon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What I normally do is to come on here within my lunch break, that is 30 minutes of my lunch break during the week, and to do a lunch and learn. Yeah. If I'm staying at a location 5 days or more, I purchase fresh flowers. Okay, that's nice. You see, you're into person, Sharon. That's nice. That's nice. It's persons who like to take care of things too, like persons like that. Love their flower, love their gardening, love their pets and stuff. Yeah, that's another. Why? Narrow. Narrow with the phone. Yeah. Me love how you tell me about me. Yeah, that is it. I may be wrong, you know. I may be wrong. I'm just observing. That's all I'm doing, Sharon. Just observing, you know. You know. I may be wrong. Yeah. There are a lot of things that, you know, we can assess based on our actions. Yeah. We can assess a lot of things based on our actions. Some of them may not be so, while some may be very close, while some may not be. So yeah, and I'm not a reader woman. But yeah, I observe persons and their way of life, and I can assess them. Yeah, yeah. I have 9 minutes here. 9 minutes a roll. I not even know when we finish this now. What can I do today? I'm not going to do no work. Today is my rest day. My rest day starts today, going into tomorrow. Work emergency and critical care, so I need calm when. Yes, yes, Sharon, right. Yeah, as you spoke about that the other night about your feel, and I know it is so demanding because look at it. And as I'm saying, I just allow the Lord to lead me. I would have done some training in nursing some time ago, and it is indeed an appreciative feeling, one that is rewarding too, and it can be demanding. It's hard work, very hard work, and it is also a commitment. You know, like when you have a job and you can tap in and say, I'm not gonna work tomorrow. You have that commitment. It's different. It's like it's a different level of service. So I put it in the bracket as or similar to like law enforcement. You have the police officers, the soldiers and stuff. It's their job is a commitment. They're committed to their nation, to the people. So I have to think about the persons who I'm caring for. And if I don't show up, then they are at a disadvantage. And those things just rest on your heart. Like it is hard and it can affect you mentally too. To know that you get the assignment or you have this commitment, and because of your action, this is the reaction or the cause to whatever may happen to that person. So you have to be there. You have to. I did it for a few months. Yes, it is something, as we say, quite but can be very rewarding because when you really show up for persons, then you realize how important you are to them. And I find that, you know, if it is not something that you really genuinely love, it's not something that you should, you know, up into. I did it. I have a skill. I know what to do in that field. But as we say, I allow the Lord to lead me. If the Lord wanted me to go into it full time, I know that He would have created the pathway for me to tap into it. He did not, or He has not yet created that way for me. But I would have received the experience, and it has been um, I've added value to my life. So yeah, so I understand Sharon when you said that when you come in, you just want and you want the support too. You want the support because you have to do some persons you have to turn them, some persons you have to pull like to get them up to sit up. And I know it may be a little easier there because you have the equipment to assist you, but in Jamaica we have manpower. We have to use our manpower to do all of that, and it can be quite challenging too. So, yeah, and as me say, it is a commitment. It is not just a job; it's a commitment. Yeah, when you step down, they have no one else to depend on. It's not like when we say, no, so I'm not going to work today, the work can stay upon this until me go, you know, the next day or whenever. You can't do that with people life. No. You would do great as a mental health nurse. Yeah, that one lady may say sometimes when you do the things that you do too, Sharon, I think it affects your life. Like your personality. If you're around a particular environment for a period of time, a part of me think that it tap into you. I remember my ex-supervisor was like, Casey, you'll be well with, um, she said that I'll do well with aspect. I saw hospice, persons who are going off. That's the name, right? Correct. I think that is it. Hospice. I think so. Hmm. Yes, so she was saying that I would do well in that area for persons who, thinking that they're going to go to motivate and encourage and, inspire them. So may I said to myself, maybe she's seen things in me that I can't see because that's just life. Hospice. Yes, that is it. Yes, not yeah. So she said that. But in my head, I'm just thinking that me personally can't deal with those stuff. Because when I tap into it, may I tell myself that I am doing that. Me do a lot of consultant and a mental health too. And sometimes, as me said before, that sometimes we go through certain jobs and we need the support because you take on people problem every day of your life. Who is taking on you when you come and want help? You go out and work, you should be able to tap into self-care. Somebody, you ensure that you go get your massage at least once a week or however you can do it. So you get your pedicure, all of those stuff. Your self-care, because all of those work, you have a therapist or somebody to speak to, because when you do all that, you're not Superman or a robot. You need care as well. And it is so important. Well, it's so important to me because I always say wherever I'm leading, I tap into mental health because we're doing so much, and we at times, because we're on the go, we're not aware of how it is or it can affect us. So what I normally do is to have persons, you know, tap into our body system. So even like at the care ministry, I have that, my body system, and it helps to have somebody who check in on you, to call you up and to pray with you, just to talk to you, because you're going on, and some people they just don't care. But when you implement that now, it's almost for you to talk and to report about it. Then you get that type of assistance like in our social work is your calling. Yeah, 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 yes, 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 yes. So I find that those things help. And as I said, Sharon, you know what I do. So I do some of that, and it has helped others. I have persons coming from all different parts to say that, Casey, I rather to talk to you than to talk to my family. And they come and they sit and they chat and just to breathe. And I find that yes, there is something. I know that my service, like my purpose, is in line of service and encouragement. I know that. And I find that yes, it is something that I am doing. I can do it at a greater extent. Well, I'm doing it here, reaching the world. But I find that persons really feel comfortable when they speak to me. Hey, Radine, Yellow Art Radine, thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, I find that persons really feel that way when they are around me. And yes, and in the simplest form too, because I share that the other days there was I saw someone and I asked how you are. The person says that I'm fine. I say no, that answer does not relate to what you're speaking, because people speak how they think they should speak. If you get what I'm saying, you speak how you think you should speak. There are formality to sentences. So if it is that I ask, you're going to answer a particular way, not feeling, not answering how you are really feeling. So when I said that, when I asked that, she said that she finds. I said no, it doesn't. It doesn't seem that way. Because she has said it and then her action just different. So I said, she said, you're so right. And I said, I know. What's the matter? You're feeling overwhelmed? And she started to say, yes, miss, this, that. And she started to talk. And then I say, you know what? All you need to do is to breathe. Come, let us inhale and exhale. You did that. And you have to just take it one day at a time. It is not, you're not going to be able to do everything at once. I know that you want to do it, but you just need to breathe within the process. And I say, all my tell her say no is just breathe. And she said, miss, thank you so much. I really needed to hear that. And I say, okay, yeah man, just take it. And I continue. And I say those simple little things like to stop. Some persons they really stop and they really don't want to talk to you. As we said, it's formality, and some persons they don't want. It's just what it is. Some people they don't like to hear how are you, because really you don't really want to hear how they are. If they want to hear that question, how are you, they go to a therapist or to someone they can talk to. But some people, it's an offense to them when you ask them how they are. They just, and you can't feel any way. Well, you should not feel any way about that, because they have their right to be objective to things. So if it is that they don't feel like you genuinely care about how they are, don't ask them how they are. Do something else. And we can understand that point, because do you really want to know how the person are when you're asking them how they are? Or are you just doing it for formality? Think about it. Um, yeah. So I find that when persons come and they will sit and they will talk, I just have to embrace it and know that I have a different type of aura. I really don't like to talk or to, I'm not boasting of myself, but boasting in the Lord, because everything that I am is because of Him. And some things is not that I've gone to school to do it or anything. It is just a natural, it's just natural for me. And I am tapping into it, like me say me tap into it to come here on my YouTube KC Inspirational Tales to speak and to encourage and to inspire along the way. I also realize that some persons, they when they come, they want a hug, a friendly hug. You hug some persons and they feel so good. Like sometimes persons will come. I remember, me say just let your light shine. There are so many things. As me say, I'm not boasting in myself. I am boasting in the Lord. I remember I was admitting this person and she, say I was there getting her documents and all of that and talking, and she was there just staring at me. And she said to me, Miss, are you a Christian? Me say yes. Remember that everybody always asks about me. Proudly can say yes, I am. And she said, Miss, and I like a nothing, because and I like say look weird. She because I don't know how she said that, but she say, me can see say, yeah, hot girl. Say my hot girl, a classy hot girl. Me none of them hot girl there. Me a classy hot girl. So you next see me have to think of me like up there, up there. But it's just anointing of the Lord on me. So she said that she put that out there to analyze because people think that because you're a Christian, you're supposed to, cover up from head to toe and, look a certain way and all of that. So she was just saying that, it's not that you look anyway or anything. You're just so beautiful. And I can feel a sense. I can feel your aura. And I said, really? She said, yes. You just seem so welcoming. And she said that I want to, like she said, Miss, I just want to be like you when I get older. I mean, I said to myself, say, lady, you know about Casey. But I mean, that is a good thing. To see for somebody to see you and to want to emulate how you are and all of that. So I said, oh, lovely. And she started to tell me about her family. Her mom got baptized, her stepdad, and all of that. She was just so open. So I know I have the ability to allow persons to speak how they are and not to feel condemned or not to feel little or belittled or, to ridicule them in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, those kind of stuff. And when she was leaving, she was just there and I just gave her a hug. There are so many other persons just come and say, I can see that, this is just your calling. And just for them to get a hug, I've hugged a whole lot of persons. And when I hug you, you are hugged. Yes. So I really understand that it is so. It is so, and I am now thinking that perhaps that's why the Lord would have inspired me to start Casey Inspirational Tales. And I just have to do his work in any little way. Like some of us, we're looking for the big grand thing. We may not start like you're looking to say you want a ministry, but your ministry can start with just two-person. You know that. Or you're looking to start, whatever you're looking to start, it doesn't have to start big. You just know that you believe in yourself and you put it to the Lord, you commit your works to the Lord and allow Him to direct your path. And even if it is two persons, you're okay. You are fine. You just have to be persistent and consistent in what you're doing and grow. That is it. Whatever mistake may come along the line, you know that it's not something to derail you or to, to let you feel daunted, even though sometimes the reality is that we are going to feel daunted. But it's not for us to, to give up. It's for us to persevere. And endurance is a thing that we need to tap into more. A lot of us, we don't have the mental fortitude to go through. You ever see the process that goal go through? All of us here, we love nice things. Anybody not love nice things, me no know, but I love nice things. And when you look on how gold and pearl and all of those things, the process that they have to go through to get where they are, to be of such great value. Think we have to go through all of those stuff too to be of such great value. Because as is, me, never born so. I'm going to go through a whole lot, and I am still going through. And what? Because I understand the work of the Lord now. I know that it is not final. When hard things come along the line, or when things don't go my way, or whatever, I know that pure gold goes through a lot of process. A lot. We call it test. So we just have to tap into our true potential and don't give up. Don't you ever give up. When you give up, you don't know what is at the other side waiting on you. Hi, Poetic PT, how are you? How are you? How are you doing? You are a great inspirational speaker. Oh, I thank you, Sean. Thank you. I receive that in Jesus' name. I mean, I tell you, say, from a girl, man, look upon a girl who couldn't chat good. We see, know that. So when me start talking, I say, where this a pick me come from? Man, and then me couldn't read again. Man, and look at it. I am able to do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So it's not that me perfect or whatever. Um, I'm just trying. I'm trying to be a better version of myself. And I think that's what matters. Yeah. I'm going to run from okay, me no fear thing. Unlike me, but this year soon left man. Great chat, I need to buy you a cup of coffee for I received that in Jesus' name, Sharon. Yes. And guys, if you so desire to buy me a cup of coffee, you can check the page. You can check my page. The link is on my page to tap in to buy me a cup of coffee. I really appreciate those coffees because those coffees goes towards a worthy cause, which is my foundation. So yeah, you can tap into buying me a cup of coffee. Yeah. PT, how PT, I am doing good, you know. I don't know if you know about Melissa, the hurricane that is forecast to visit us, to come to Jamaica. So a lot of places are closed down today, and so why I am home in my bed. It is sunny though. When I get tired, I'm lying down. Can you see? It's You see the blessing? Me get tired feel lie down one side and I'm able to move. Some persons are not able to do that. They have to wait on someone to do this simple task for them. So let us not take anything at all for granted. Nothing at all. And even like as me said, the process makes skip going to something else. You realize that sometimes you're going on, let's say your vision going down. Yeah, you can go into getting eye drops. Then you see that eye drops not working, you have to get glasses. When you get glasses, you know that the glasses will assist you. Compared to when you are completely blind, someone has to be there to assist you. So even though you're in your glasses, give God thanks you're able to assist yourself in some way, shape, or form. You're able to, and persons who are not in it, give God thanks too that you are not there, because life come in different stages, and a lot of us, we just tap into the greater things, like what we will see or accept as great things, because I find that health is the greatest thing of all. My health is the greatest thing of all. So the fact that I'm able to get up and come out from my bed, man, that's joy to my heart. The fact that I'm able to go and prepare my own meal, the fact that I'm able to go and care for myself, like to, self-care, that's the greatest thing of all. The greatest. So every day, that is something that I tap into, to just pray for health and strength. Money and all of them something there, everybody I go through some things in their life. Working on my financial status now. I am not there yet, but I'm working on it. And I know that as time progresses, I will get better at it. But I mean, that's not the greatest thing. It is important, but my health is the greatest thing to me. Everything else will come after. But just give me the good health. Because I was saying to someone the other day that, yeah, we get the positions and all of that in life, but then when I look, is it really something beneficial to our life? Because we get the positions that are paying us 6 figures or 9 figures or whatever, but at the same time it comes with a lot of sacrifices, a lot of stress. You get it, but you can't eat. Some persons, they are highly stressed, they have to be on medication. Some persons, they lose out on family time. Some persons, they are, so many things. They are not able to tap into their social life. You don't have any type of enjoyment per se, because you are in that groove of that zone. But I mean, I always say that we have to maintain a balance. just try to maintain a balance. But for me, I just believe that my health is like one of the biggest or the biggest priority in my life. It is. It is. But to answer that, PT, I am doing well. I am doing well, giving God thanks. He has been so, so good to me. So, so good. I'm just giving thanks. Yeah, and yeah, how are you doing too? PT, all right. So now that you're here, I remember something that I saw on your live. You see the fact that you are working on your watch time, like all of us. I'm working on my watch time, and so I am here. I I did not look on your channel to see if you have a playlist. If you don't have a playlist, that's a good thing to put in place for persons who are coming on to help you to just run the playlist instead of coming on and just tapping into one video. I find that when I play like one, I have to be at the device to click to go on the other, because when one video finish, it will go to somebody else's video that I may not know. So if I click on the playlist, it just run the entire stuff for you. You have playlist. Okay, great. So I'm going to come and tap into one of those playlists and to let it run, and also to have the playlist centered around your videos. I also notice that persons create playlists and have like other persons, like other type of YouTubers on their thing. When the person play that playlist with other persons on it, is the other persons who will be getting those watch time. Like, you put songs, other people, like other artists on your playlist, and them something there is them getting the watch time, not you. So that is something I learned. So definitely I will come and tap into your playlist, PT. It may not be from this channel, but I'll definitely come and do spend some time with you. I'm going to turn on the fan a little. I'm going to turn on the fan, no, I'm turn on the fan because the time I get warm. The time I get warm. Also, you ever wonder, say, or think about life, you're blessed. Like, we here need to say that we are blessed and highly favored. We are so blessed. I went to a YouTuber and told him I will be back when he gets his playlist together. He got it right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, it's easier for persons to tap in. Just watch. Once you click on it and it say play all, they're going to make all of your videos them play. But when we have to sit down and to, just ensure that your videos are play, then yeah. But yeah, we are blessed. We have to speak to ourselves daily. That is something that I do. Speak to myself daily that I am blessed and highly favored. And just to continue, you mean and flavored. Just to continue. And something that I learn about myself too. You can do our daily, our quarterly assessment, however. But sometimes I find that I don't know if it is something that you are learning to do better as well. But sometimes, because you are at a certain level, you may speak a certain way, you carry yourself a certain way, and you expect certain things, right? I have to learn that not because PT is going through something that I would have already gone through, and PT is going, her behavior towards it is different from mine, means that you're not working hard enough. We just have to think about it more. My outlook on it is that I would have learned from others how to approach things. And a lot of times I have to just understudy persons or just read and to listen. A lot other persons may not have the ability, or maybe they are not that way. So what I'm saying, the mere fact that I would have overcome something and end up at the medical center or the mental health center, it doesn't mean that if the next person goes through it and go to the mental health center, that person is weak. It's just that their what you're calling out tolerance may be lower than mine. I have to I have to accept that. I know that. But there are sometimes when we speak a certain way, like you're speaking about how you're feeling to the person, and in Jamaica we tend to do it. Like when I say, shut up man, why you go through or nothing? When me used to have to do this, or when me used to have to do that, or when our parents love do that. Like when you say I go through hardship at school, and you get this and that and all of that. They would have said, shut up. You think you go through nothing? You remember when me did have to go, when me did have to go to school, me have to walk 10 miles. Me have to walk 10 miles without shoes. And me have to carry a ladder bag. You have bag on your back, you have shoes. You have your book, them. Everything you have, you complain about. Tapping eyes, me used to have to go carry a cow and goat, and me used to have to go carry water upon my head and sitting here come ball, ball, ball. Like you go through nothing. You go through nothing. Eh? Tapping eyes. Those kind of stuff, and you feel like, oh my gosh, what did I do? You feel like, me done for. But the reality is that we all have different strengths. So if I can do, yeah, what me can do and do it okay, the next person may not be able to do what I do okay. And we just have to meet people where they are. We have to embrace, motivate, and encourage, because as is, we are so tender to what we don't know, oblivious too. We may, I do it with my son. When my son was starting to walk, I was so excited. I would get up and, you stretch out your hand just to test him to say, all right, you do one step, come the two step. And when him do three steps, I was like, hey, excited and to hug him and to say yes. And then I started to train again. It's in the training mode, I call that, to say, yeah, you do something and you're getting a reward, even if it is one step. And I look at it as an adult too. Not because we are big in body means that we are able or we have the ability to do everything. We still have to go back to um, that baby steps, or we have to go back to those baby motions. If it is as a big person, you do one thing and you have 10 more things to do. Cheer on yourself. And it's good to have somebody around you to say, yes, remember, say you never did I do that before, now you can do it. Whoa, congratulations, and start to cheer you on. Just like how you cheer on a baby and to grace the baby and mold the baby and to go again and to say, okay, test time again. But the thing about it is that you have to be determined. You have to be and yeah, you have to be determined and persistent, because as is, the baby is determined to walk, and the baby is persistent, because even though the baby is oblivious, him still I go try to get up on his foot, and every day I go take a little time and practice. I practice. So we have to tap into that potential too. We want something, we just have to practice. It's not going to come easy, but we just have to keep on doing it. And as is, you see the baby going to the practice mode, him start walk. Then when start do after, now running start run. Yeah. So if we can just tap into life and look on certain examples with different, you know, areas of life, we can just do it and be the full potential. Everything that we want to do, we just have to understand that we first need to believe that we can do it. So, as simple as small as it looks, yes, we need that, and everybody needs somebody to encourage them. No man is an island, I'm sure. I remember one time in psychology, they're saying, you know, about nature and nurture, and we were saying that, you know, persons grow based on how they were nurtured. And another, you may say, no, it is based on nature, with their environment. But look at it, if you're supposed to lock up a baby in a room, um, do you think that that baby would be as proactive as the baby that is getting nurtured? Just imagine you lock up a baby in a room. Just lock up a baby. The baby is there fending for himself. Do you think that baby would have the ability to get up and to walk, or to talk, and to run and all of that, like the baby who has the attention of other persons? Just think about it. I don't think it would be possible. And it's the same with us, and that's what a lot of us are dealing with. We in a little room by ourselves, not having anyone to support us, and it can be very dark and lonely. So if it is that you know, you feel some type of way, just remember these little scenarios. Like some persons, they are older, but they're like a baby, and they just need a little clap, a little cheer to say, yes, you do one step, do another step. You're going to make it. Come on. You can do it. You can. Push them on. So true. Some of our elders and parents have their own unresolved trauma. Even, yes, yes. And they think that you are to do better. I saw them behave, but I mean, Sharon, they said that if you don't know better, you will not do better. I really believe that they never know better. So them do what how they were learned or taught. So yeah, them never really go to any extent to school. Some of them parents never know how to talk to them. And it goes on, and it's a generational cycle, just like now. My child, when him get older, how me teach him, I pray to God that some of my principles he will carry on. They are good, positive principles. But then some things that I did for him or do in his life, he may not want to do it for his child. Is it that he's a bad parent? No. Everybody have their own way of life, their own culture. But the ones that the core principles, like, you know, putting the Lord in everything that you do, at its core, they will continue to carry that on. And I know that we can be true to ourselves, that our parents, even though they were not educated and all have the right words and right actions towards us, one thing we can say is that them train us to love the Lord. One thing, they train us to love the Lord, and that is centered in our heart. Even though all the other bashing and whatever, we'll remember that our parents then train us to love the Lord. And that is something that we keep. Yes, we keep anywhere, like wherever we go and however we become. That is centered in our hearts. Yes, once adults, they make their own decision. Yes, yes, yeah. Thank you so much, Sharon. I said to buy me a coffee. Big up yourself. Yes. So I said that the buy me a coffee is on my page front. If you are so desire, you can tap into buy me a coffee. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much again, Sharon. Yeah, we're gonna have our own way of life. We are going to learn things or want to do things on our own, in our own terms, yes. But that no mean say we are wrong. And me now go bash my son like if him follow the godly principle. Yes. But if him, because as is when his generation in his time, chances are they may not go to school. Like they put on school bag and I go to school and all of that. What may I go say? You know, send the pitney go on a school. Send the pit. Maybe that's not going to be their thing. I may tell him, say, get up and go wash your socks or go wash your underwear. I may have to learn to wash it with the hand. They may not want, in that time, they have all sort of equipment to do those stuff. Even ironing, him have to iron his own clothes and all of that. Me go say to him, say, you go on, me did have to iron no much clothes. Every clothes I may have to soap up my clothes and wash them. What do not do, you know? I would never do that because I've learned. I've learned. And that is just life. Life is lifelong learning. And we never stop learning. But not because I grew up in a certain circumstance or under a certain circumstance mean that I need to apply that to your life to make you a better person. I don't think so. Um yes, Zion. Oh my gosh, Zion is another thing. Zion is here. Me I feel like my room door because Zion loves to cuddle. Zion loves attention. Zion loves um to eat. Zion loves comfort. I may say, oh my, what is me take up and Zion he loves to play too. Him get it up into his personality now. And I think he's protective because I was sitting here the other night and Zion came by my foot, just sit down right on my foot, and a bat fly. So I say, Zion, when me go in the bathroom, Zion, I come in the, I say, Zion, I'm a girl, you're a boy. Why you coming in the bathroom with me? I chat to him, people, but I say, why not? But me for the chat to Zion, no, me say, Zion, why every time he come in there and he lie down. And my face say, Zion, I'm a girl. You don't come in here when I'm going to shower. And I said, when I lock the door, like, if he's there, him knows I'm lock the door. That's him crying like him and say, why you lock me out? But yes, he's an addition. He's something else. And you know that my son knows that it is his responsibility. And that again, me say, it goes back to what I was speaking about into learning and just, adaptation because, and growth. As simple as he is, just like a baby, you train the baby to do certain stuff and the baby do it. And just like adults, if you're training someone and they're not tapping into what they're doing, simply they're not interested in that. And persons learn in different ways. Some persons may learn based on action. Some persons learn based on you sitting and talking to them or whatever, writing, however. Um, but as is this with Zion now, Zion, we train Zion when he need to use the bathroom. We put his body in the thing there in the dirt. So him know because I realized when him did it, he was scratching. So me say, oh, we need to put a bag there with a box with his dirt so he can learn to use the bathroom there. And we do it one time and that is it. Zion, anytime he need to use the bathroom, him go in on the pan. When him need to eat, him know where to go. When him need to sleep, him not like confinement too. He likes to go, him not staying at the box that we made for him. Him want go, him go under the bed, go sleep. Him go round there, so go sleep everywhere. Him have the feel like a spot where him sleep, but him not sleep in a box. No. Kitty litter, yes, I need to tap into that too. You like your bedroom off white, yeah, nice. Sanchez, hi. Yeah, and that may I say that's another. I just apply the word of God, His principle, with everything that, you know, Me just try to tap in to say, what is it that you're teaching me now, Lord? Because I am going to do a video of where Zion was rescued. And you will see that a lot of us, we need a Samaritan. We need a rescue. We're out there in the wilderness hoping that, okay, one day my life will change. And I know that all things are possible with Christ, because you may be going through something now and boops, boops, by the click of a hand, your finger. Yes, okay, VC, drive safe, drive safe. Alright? So you click so and your life change. And that's the same thing with Zion. Zion out there in the wilderness, and the rain a fall now. Me say chances are maybe would have drown with the rain. And he was rescued. Now Zion come in a house, a big roof over my head. I ensure that I go to the supermarket and buy his frisky. So Zion get all type of frisky food. So they have different flavor, Sharon. So that's what he's eating now. This frisky thing. It's frisky food. So Zion come home and him, feel a part of. He feels okay, he feels welcomed to be a part of a family. And it's the same thing with us. How would it feel to just being out there in the wilderness and somebody just rescue you and give you everything your heart desire? You have to wonder, say, Lord, what is, are you? Are you? Oh my goodness. But it's the same thing that we are out there in the wilderness, and don't give up, because at the end of it, there's always help. There is always going to be help. And like, oh, we rescued Zion, a lot of persons not into, like my family, we and Jamaica. Tell me if the fan is going to unbug you, because I'm scared. Alright. I turn it down and I'm going to put it on. Hi Mark. Mark, you come back. I was looking for you yesterday. How you doing? Let me know if you're hearing the fan. Yeah, but may I say, just like all of us, we are out there in our wilderness and just wanting somebody to rescue us. And that is what the Lord is asking for us, to just surrender to Him. Give all our burdens, lay them down at Calvary, let Him deal with them. I mean, I say, look at it like now I'm looking forward to see him getting older. Like, how him a go look when he get a little older? You know, how him a go behave? Because, we have him from, he's so tiny. And then I know that, next, by December, is going to be at a different stage. But how? And we would not be able to, well, I would not be able to be thinking about it if I had um disagree in allowing him to come home. But so far so good, and me have to make the sacrifice. Like me say, me can't eat and him not eat. So his food, I have to buy his food as well. And his food can serve him a little time. The portion, it can go into 3 for him. Yeah, so Mark, you're still in Jamaica? Mark, how are you? How you doing? I soon get off here, you come in a little late too, because I said that I was going to do an hour and it goes over into, over an hour now. Let me know if the fan is unbugging you there. But how you doing, Mark? How is the weather treating you? I'm not sure if it is falling down your side, but you can let me know. You can let me know. How is the weather down there? So if you have any questions that you like to ask about anything, you can go ahead and ask, and I will try and answer. And if you want to share anything at all, read testimony, encouragement, whatever it may be, you can go ahead and ask. And if you'd like to answer the poll, your bedroom color, you can do so as well. And you can see this color. I don't know what kind of pink it is. Period pink. But yeah, you can tap into asking at this moment. Hmm. Mark, are you still here, Mark? I'm not seeing anything on the screen. And if you so desire as well, when you go on the my page, my home page, there is a link to my Buy Me a Coffee. You can tap into Buy Me a Coffee as well. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna put this thing up. Right? Alright. Alright, so I'm here waiting on Mark to respond. I don't know if Mark is still here. I'm here listening and driving. Okay. Because when I'm speaking to the phone, I want to know. Alright, good to know that you are still here. I'm waiting. I was here waiting. Mark is someone that came on the other day from England, but he is visiting Jamaica. So I just checking in to see how he's enjoying his stay here. But my darling PT, I'll definitely go and I'll definitely go and tap into the playlist. To the playlist. And see, my computer is on. One moment. Let me go and look on something. One moment. Alright, so I'm back. They always say Mr. Zion sleeping. They always say too, like you take put nap. You ever wonder why they say I take put nap? But that's the thing too. When the cat is sleeping, they sleep for such a short time. So that is in there taking his put nap. Oh gosh. So I guess I'm going to take my put nap too. Mm. I'm going to take my put nap. And they always say, see, you love I see it like puss. I see it like Miss Thomas puss. Yeah, because puss love go up high. They love go on high. Yes, that's them. So I can understand some of these things are really real things. All right. So if you are stopping by for the first time, please remember to double tap the screen to light the live. Double tap to light the live. I have 15 minutes to go to 2 hours. I don't know if I can just let it run. I need to take out these braids. Yes, Mark, you need to double tap the screen to light the live. I think you know how to like a live already. Just double tap the screen to light the live. Double tap, double tap. Okay, because it said can I light the live? Yes, yes. Okay. I was asking how is it going in, is it that you're still in Jamaica or you're back in England? How is it? I need to take out my braids now. See on my hair. I'm going to take these out and try to do something else with it maybe. I'm asking Mark, where are you? Where are you now? Are you still in Jamaica? Are you still in Jamaica? The last time you stated that you were in Jamaica. Alright, so I will. Okay, okay, my darling. Okay, you have a blessed and productive day. And yes, I appreciate you stopping by. And as I said, I'll definitely come and play your playlist. Okay? Be blessed now. Bye. Bye bye. Alright. So persons are going to do, I'm going to let it run for the 2 hours. I have what, 30 more minutes to go. And 30 more minutes will come in a short time. So let me know if you have any question that you'd like to ask. You can go ahead. Go ahead with any question. Well, we're almost at the end of the year, and I know at the beginning of the year we would have, well, some persons would have write their vision board, do their vision board. Is it that when you, I don't know if you have, but is it that you are working? Have you worked towards acquiring or accomplishing what you set out to do? Okay, PT, you too, my darling. You too. How is your vision board going? Have you tapped into all the things that you stated to acquire? And what, well, you're probably, for me, I want to tap into learning another language. I may not get into doing that as yet, but I want to get into that for next year. Miguel, you're not easy, you know. So what are you doing? Eh? What are you doing, Miguel? You should be doing the same thing too. Eh? What's stopping? What is stopping you from doing the same thing? I don't understand you. Eh? What is stopping you from doing the same thing, man? Eh? Okay. Okay, so how is, well, I know that there's no rain as yet. I hope you watch everything and you do all that you 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 want to before the rain. Each time they say, first they say the rain are gonna start Friday and no rain. They say Saturday to Sunday. Let us see. Because we're in on Thursday. No rain ever fall Thursday either. So let us see. Maybe Melissa smelly rat and I go move. She a take herself move her from Jamaica because she knows say, you know, we lick about with Talawa, so she can't come mess with we. Yeah. Not yet, yeah. I see them cleaning up the place though. The garbage truck came and take up the garbage. Some of the trees, them start to cut down the trees and stuff. My neighbors, they started to button up on them something them. So persons are in the preparation mood. Me hope you know one of them will go to supermarket go slide yesterday. Me see them go to supermarket and everything. Like a lot of stuff are out of the supermarkets now because persons are tapping into, just stocking up for this. Yeah, 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 them buy out. I don't have a thing to go buy out, No have a thing. Me say I wanted to do a banana bread today when me look, me not have no egg. Then me want to go look, do a punch when me look, me not have no lasco. Just leave it alone. You have your bread? Yeah, nice. That's nice. And crackers? You have your crackers. I just want to know, see if my bread done. Home girl know to use her and make fashion. Me can go make some fried dumpling, make some festival. Yeah. Then something then because I don't have one thing, me go feel a little way about it. I know how to do other things. So me can tap into my creative juice at that time. Like no, I don't even know like for dinner. But we always have something to do. You have sardine, chicken and mackerel. Great, yeah, I have those stuff too. I have those and you can use those to make a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. And especially like if you have the chicken breast, you know that you can dice it up in cubes and you can use it to make pasta, you know. You can use it to make sandwiches and so. So you can and your stew. So you can dive into your creative juice and I have to think about hmm, it's like a great lockdown we're going on though. Remember as we talk about lockdown, remember the days then when we did the lockdown, Miguel? Remember the lockdown what them used to do here? Oh my gosh. Those days. Mercy. Yes. It's been a while. Me not eat bully beef. Me not eat bully beef. What you know about mackerel? That where you go? Chicken foot. Yeah. Man, that was something that the time they see people at Bamro supermarket because that was it. Want to go to supermarket and I get the stuff them and you don't know when you're going to get to go back out. Mercy. But and for persons if you have any ailment, remember to stock up on your medications. The other day I was told, Miguel, I think it was Tuesday, someone said that them vehicle nearly washed away and the person was coming down this side. And the person said, man, me reach there, sir, and the vehicle, like the water coming up to the bonnet, and they have to turn off. So me I say, if that is not the star mate and the place flood out, can you imagine? I pray that all of the drain them then clean it properly. Because if there's also all of the water come down on our flat side down here, so and you know what can happen, Miguel. So, Shamar, don't take anything for granted. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, exactly. We're not taking anything for granted. We are, preparing, making preparation, the necessary preparations as is. Some persons are buttoning up and all of that. I ensure that my drain is clean. Yeah, and the trees are cut properly. The yard is clean, and bottles are nothing, not here to disrupt that. I don't think them clean all the drains. Yeah, but you see that they were out there with their thing, but them the pan whatever drain cleaning project yesterday. But as is, even down your side, Miguel, that big place down there, so you know where I'm talking. There's a always black up. Always, I mean, I say, oh, comes and persons always a sliding at that the gully there. I'm wondering why. But it is what it is. We just have to be as, try to be as safe as possible. But yeah, definitely we need to take more or be more keen in that. Yes, that is it. We need to put the phone on battery saving mode. And remember to stock up on credit person, put credit on your phone. Or if you want, what you call it now, put as much credit so you can have data service. Or even just credit to call whoever in case of any emergency. So yeah, I have credit on your phone. And I finish, I'm going to charge up my phone too. But Miguel, we say we are just blessed because um our place of work closed for the 2 days. I'm not taking anything likely, and for us to go into preparation mode as well. A lot of persons went out to work yesterday, you know that, and persons went out today as well. But as I was saying, that I heard that when Gilbert was coming, I don't believe we have ever had any other hurricane is that is or was like Gilbert. So when Gilbert, oh, me understand you have to go do your thing. But for other persons did not come. But for you, you are essential, so you have to do your thing. But when Gilbert come, me hear that the Gilbert was like this very nice, sunny. Them get nice sun in the day, in the morning, and then boops, boops. That is it. Put important. Yes, 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 yes. I do that. I do that. I do that. Yes. Yes, see, when every rain a fall, me have to sleep and watch, you know, me have to be a watch woman because my section is at a gully side, like, no, the also the neighbor, his place is like that. There is a wall that blocks us, but if the water is coming from the road, then it will come here and go on the other side of the road. But that is not something I really, so I have to ensure that my drain to the road is clear. But if it is that the drain on the road is not clear, like the road has debris and stuff, then you know that it probably will back up over here, which I am praying that it doesn't happen. But yeah, um yeah, so I have never experienced anything like Gilbert. Not that I know of it, but based on what person would have shared about Gilbert, Gilbert was the worst Jamaica has ever faced. Yeah. You didn't do much work yesterday. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. Yeah. Because a lot of persons were informed early about not going out. So you know that you have to go. Well, you don't have to go back either, Miguel. I know you have to just put the stuff in place, and that is it. It was clear how the sky looked orange, green, and blue. Never seen. Oh, Gilbert time the place. Eh? I saw me hear somebody say the place that orange, the sky was orange. I never know that you get. Miguel, you can't chat so sitting there, see? Me have a strong feeling say there's so much color in it. I picture orange, green, and blue. Wow. Keep some form of cash in and just in case power outage and the okay, yeah, that is it too. Yes, 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 yeah. I never think about that. I never think about that one. Yeah, I never think about that. Um, Miguel. Yes, it was that. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it was green, orange, and blue. You can come with some stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, people never, persons who would have experienced Gilbert, they have never seen anything like Gilbert again. No, I'm not. You're not. Oh, really? Really? Oh, wow. So you know, said something was on something terrible, and I heard that it came with some strong winds, very, very strong winds. Wow. I've never. Them time that I was very, very, very small. So me never experienced. I can't speak about it. But oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, and it do. And that's what they're saying, when Melissa to reach. By the time Melissa reach where she's like at a category 4 or a category 5, based on the speed that she's at. But I am hoping that, and she's below Jamaica, below us. So let us see if she'll go wheel and come again, or she'll go come with herself. I was 9 or 10 at the time. Okay, yeah, yeah, the big boy I couldn't remember. Yeah, them time I did baby. But wow, me never, and as is me never see nothing like that, like the sky changing. And even Ivan was bright. We never get any change in the sky with Ivan. The faster the storm moves, the less damage. Slow movement, more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that we are worried about now because Melissa is moving so slow, so slow, so slow. I just I feel just hope and pray that when she come, she build up the speed and hurry up, come out of here. That's what somebody was telling me, that old girl Beryl come on. Beryl a really old girl, because Beryl go her backyard, go tear down our fence and our cuba and sitting. But you see the one Melissa tear out our window, that old woman style, that love take pass. But Melissa no, mm, she just so slow, because it never centers Jamaica. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. But they're saying that the eye can come, the eye, that's what they're assessing, that the eye will pass over us. But if it's going to pass at the western end. So let us see. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hey. Let us see. Alicia, what's up? Yeah, there's somebody outside. Yes, I might come down this evening. Tonight, yeah. You know, people go. Right, when I go, they now watch the weather, and I still come down. But you call you, and I said, well, it's the case of just, I just come down. You understand? The eye is calm. People can go outside and play, but it was deceptive. Okay. Okay, it was okay. So that is what that was for Gilbert. Oh, you're talking about Ivan there. So okay, me did big when I did Ivan. Ivan never sent her. Okay, okay, understand, understand. So they're doing preparation mode out here. And which other one we did have? Me can't remember. Just the two. I just Ivan alone, and I remember Ivan and Beryl. Me can't remember any other storm that came here. We have some more, but it's just not something that great. I don't remember no more. Mhm. Can't remember no more. So how are you guys doing? On a regular basis now, Miguel, we would be Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna have to move from here because they're doing the drain. Remember me telling you so them under the drain. Sometimes the neighbor block up back the drain because they don't want it to come over their house. Yes, I think I'm going to come off the live now. They are here, as me say, they are in preparation mood. So they came to assist the drain and the banging and all of that. So may I go come off. Those two will be remembered because they impacted Jamaica. But as yes, 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 yes. All right, so I thank you all. Thank you for the 16 persons who came on here to show me their support and to spend some time with me. Usually, I go live on a Saturday night at 8 p.m. Jamaica time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it is that you don't see me tomorrow, just know that we are experiencing the weather. Continue to keep us in your prayers, and I will see you when I can. All right? Until then, please remember to inspire someone along the way. You stay blessed and keep blessed. All right. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Let me come out of this now.